Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this simple bucket hat and how to add letters to it. For this project you'll be needing a yarn. Here I'm using a light-weighted yarn, but I'm going to be doubling the strand. But if you have a worsted weight yarn, you can use it for this project. And we'll also be needing a darning needle, a 3.5mm hook, a scissors and a tape. So we are going to start this project by making a magic ring. You are going to place the tail end of your yarns like this, and you're going to turn it over your ends like as seen in the video, and you're going to place your hook, and then you curl up this working yarn, and then you chain 2. Now you are going to make 12 double crochet in total into this magic ring. So I'm going to yarn over, place my hook into the ring, curl up my yarn, and then I'm going to pull through 2 and then pull through 2. This is how I'm making my double crochet. Now for the second one, you yarn over, place your yarn into the ring, pull up the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. You yarn over, place your hook into the ring, pull through 2 and pull through 2. So this is how you'll be continuing, and at the end of this row you're going to be having 12 double crochet. When you are done with that, you're just going to pull your tail end tight, and then where you made your chain to the top of it, you're going to place your hook and you make a slip stitch. So this is the end of row 1. Now for row 2, you're going to chain 2 and we're going to start our increase. So we're going to make 2 double crochets on this same stitch we made our chain to. Then you go to the next stitch and you make 2 double crochets again, and you go to the next one and you make 2 double crochets again. So this is how you'll be doing for the rest of the stitch, and in total you're supposed to be having 24 double crochets. So when you've reached the end, you're just going to place your hook at the top of your chain 2 space, and then you make a slip stitch. Now for row 3, you're going to chain 2, and then on this space here you're going to make 2 double crochet on that same space. And then on the next stitch here you're going to make 1 double crochet, and then on the next stitch here you're going to make 2 double crochet, and on the next stitch here you're going to make 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch here you're going to make 2 double crochet. So this is how we'll be alternating until we get to the end of this row. Now we've come to the end of row 3. Now for row 4, you're going to chain 2, and on this first stitch here you're going to make 2 double crochets, and on the next stitch here you're going to make 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch you're going to make another 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch here you're going to make 2 double crochets. You go to the next stitch and you make 1 double crochet, and to the next stitch you make 1 double crochet, and then to this next stitch you're going to make 2 double crochet. So for this row we'll be having 2 separate double crochets in between them. So you're going to be alternating like that for the rest of this row. So now we've come to the end of row 4. Now for row 5, you're going to chain 2, and on this same space you're going to make 2 double crochets, and on the next stitch you're going to make 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch 1 double crochet, and then on the next stitch 1 double crochet, and then on the next one you're going to make 2 double crochet. For this row you'll be making 3 increases in between, so you're going to alternate like that until you reach the end of this row. When you're done with your row 5, for row 6 you're going to be making an increase with 4 double crochet in between these 2 double crochet here. Now for row 7 you're going to be making 5 double crochet in between, and then for row 8 you're going to be making 6 double crochet in between. So you are going to be increasing as the row increases. My edge circumference is 21.5. So I'm going to be placing my tape like this, and I'll pin it here as seen. I know that this cap is definitely going to expand, so I always subtract 4 to 5 inches out of my edge circumference. So this is how to measure your own edge circumference. So you're going to pin it like I've shown you, and then you're going to measure like this. As you can see, this stops at exactly 16.5. So but you can choose to reduce 4 inches. For mine, I choose to reduce 5 inches out of my edge circumference. So after making the base here, you're going to be making chain 2, and now we're not going to be making an increase, we are just going to be making double crochets round this row. So you're going to be using the back loop as seen in the video, and you're going to be making 1 double crochet on each of the stitches all round the row. So when you've reached the ending, you're just going to make a slip stitch at the top of the chain 2 space. So you're going to chain 2, and you're going to be making double crochet the normal way into every stitches on this row. So when you've reached the ending here for this second row, you're going to make a slip stitch, and then you chain 2, and then you continue just like as you did in the previous row. So you're going to be repeating this until you get to the length that you want. So you're going to stop when your heart reaches your hair, just as seen in the video, or alternatively you can use the tape to measure your head and then place it on your hat. So now we're going to begin making the brim of the hat. So we stopped at 1 2 3 4 double crochets on this crown part. That's where we stop. Now we are going to continue the increase here. That means on this brim here we are going to be making 5 double crochets in between them. To begin that, we are going to make double crochet on this loop here, on this front loop here. So here we'll be making 2 double crochets on this one, then we're going to be making 5 double crochets. So you should notice how I'm placing my hook. So this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, and this is the 5th one. So now on the next stitch we're going to be making 2 double crochet on the same stitch, and on the next one we'll be making 1 double crochet each on 5 stitches. So that is how you'll be continuing for this row. So when you've gotten to the end, you're just going to make a slip stitch. So for this next row, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to be making normal double crochet on each of the stitches round. So this is like the first step for the brim part. Remember, this was row 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we'll take this one as row 7, this increase here as row 7. Second step, we are going to chain 2, and you're going to repeat what you did in this row. This time you are going to be making 6 double crochets in between. You are going to chain 2, and on this point here you are going to make 2 double crochet on that same stitch, and then you go to the next one. You notice how I'm placing my hook, just like I'm repeating what I did in this row here. This is the second one, separate double crochet. This is the third, fourth, this is the 5th one, and this is the 6th one. So on the 7th one here, you're going to make a double crochet together, 2 double crochet together. Now you go to the next one and you're going to make 1 double crochet separately. You'll be making 6 double crochet separately. Now this is how you continue this row. After you're done with this row, for the 3rd step, you're going to be having 7 separate double crochet in between them. So if you want to proceed to making the 4th step, you can proceed, but on that 4th step you're supposed to be having 8 double crochets in between them. So when you've reached the ending, you're just going to make a slip stitch as usual. So now I've done the 1st step, and this is the 2nd step, and this is the 3rd step. So I place it on the mirror and it's okay for me, but if you want to increase yours, it's no problem. So finishing this cap, I'm just going to chain 1 and I'm going to cut out my yarn off, and then for this one here, I'm going to weave in hands later on. You're going to place your cap like this, and then you map out where you want to write your name on. I'm going to be using a milky color of yarn to write the name, and then I'll be using a pencil first to mark what I want to write. So for the rest of the video, you're just going to be watching how I'm going to do it. You should note that I'm working in between this row from here to here, so don't pass that row, so it will be in a straight line. And we've come to the end of this tutorial, and I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, kindly give this video a thumbs up, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on more juicy content to come. And I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.